In this video, I'm going to show you how Bitrix24 works, and in this tutorial, I'm going to go through the main features of the tool and show you how each one of them works, giving you an overview of how it can help you in your company, in your business. I'm already sharing the screen here so we can show it step by step. The first screen is from Bitrix24. I'm going to create the account. So I come here, start, and here he's going to ask me several ways I have to create my account. I'm going to create using the most popular one. Here I used a test email, and now it's going to ask for some confirmations, and I'm going to receive them. I want to receive the notifications and other information, and I'm going to register for free. Right now, he's creating a vibe for my company. All right, and now here I already have a URL, so the domain of my business environment that I can access, I can share. And now he's going to take me to my main management dashboard. And here we already have the main information. He already provides a pre-configuration of how I can use the CRM. So here I possess, if I am capable of pre-configuring it as CRM, tasks and projects, collaboration and websites. I'm going to use it here. I can decide that later, or I can confirm now. I'm going to say that. I'll decide that later. Now we have our main panel. Here in this main panel, going through it, what do we have? Here's a bar on the left with a menu containing all the features. On the right side, we have here the notifications panel. So if you click here, this is where all the notifications will show up when you receive them in your dashboard. Here we also have, in the very close notifications, we have the messages. When we receive a message, it will appear in this field right here. We possess a roster of online users, account data, work schedule, search filter, and the functionality to invite users. I have some additional information as well, but I believe the main ones at this moment are these. You need to understand that Bitrix is a tool that bundles several functionalities into one. Fabio, what do you mean? So here you have the email manager, a really powerful CRM, you have tasks and projects, the email part, calendars, and everything else. So I'm going to quickly go through each one of them. So here in this menu, even a tip that what remains is, you can also customize this menu. So imagine the following. If you want to leave only the main ones here, I'm not going to use apps or automations. I can simply click, hold, and drag down, where I can make my menu more simplified, so it also makes it easier to view. And I'm going to start with the first point here, where we already are, which is the feed. What is the feed? He's a place where you can post updates for your team, for your crew. So how then? Here I have a message, a task, an event, an appreciation, and more. So I'll give an example. I'm going to send a, hey everyone here, and I can direct it to whoever I'm going to send it to. So I can add the members of my team, my whole crew here too. And as soon as I put this message, I can hit send. I am going to give you an example. To share a report, a team photo, I can do a poll for the team. So a variety of actions can be utilized within our menu here on the feed. Here down below, we possess the chat and calls feature. What is this here? Here, in fact, it is a shortcut that we have that I could utilize here on the right corner as well, but it has a quick space where I can make use of it. So here is where all the calls occur, all the attendances take place. So I have a message box where I am going to receive and send messages. Crucial, both of my clients, therefore my clients have the ability to communicate with me directly from for example, he accesses my website, and when he sends a message, we receive those messages here in the chat. Also, just a reminder that here in the chat, we can create some tasks. So imagine this, I got a certain request from a client, and I need to create a task for my team to be able to meet what my client asked for. So I can create something as an example, put a date, a responsible person, and everything else. This scenario is already a scenario of tasks and projects, but showing how the tool is integrated. So following here in the chat as well, I can see it in this left corner. Oh, chat, I can see the Copilot, which is an artificial intelligence that is integrated with the CRM, the contact center, which is the space where people from outside get in touch with us. So it shows all the clients or support that you will do with your client. It appears here inside this contact center, calls and notifications, as we had mentioned before. Here's a little settings menu, but showing here chat and calls. And here we have the calendar, and in the calendar are the basic functionalities of a calendar. So I possess my personal calendar, I have access to the company's calendar, and I am also able to effortlessly create a variety of events. So here are the basic information about events and everything else. Exploring a little more here, I can add more descriptions, add participants, see if that participant is or isn't eligible to participate in that call. And that's it. So here real quick. And something that is really interesting is you can also, it's to connect your calendar, then the Google Calendar, among other tools, you can also connect it here. It has some integrations, so it's really easy to connect. And a neat thing here I can forward directly is that I'm in a test account. And I'm also going to show you how you can enable a trial for 15 days. But here, when you have a paid account, you can create a link for your client, send it to them automatically, and they will be able to register for your event. So you forward it to him, he registers, and that will help you facilitate these appointments. Here we have online documents, and you can create these documents in the cloud, so it makes it a lot easier for you to find this information and keep everything within the same environment as well. So here it's basic. I don't think I need to go over each one of them again. An internal drive for you to store all your files. Also check the amount of information you have inside this drive. In our system, we offer webmail, so you can register popular email services like Gmail, Outlook, iCloud, and more. With Bitrix, you can easily manage all of these email tools within one platform. So this makes it a lot easier to not leave the environment in order to execute a certain function. Here we have the most tasks and projects. So the tasks and projects part is a space that is well developed, it is well worked on. Why? We possess all the particulars here for tracking these tasks and projects. We possess a filter where we can observe the tasks that are pending in development, waiting for evaluation, and all other tasks that are part of the workflow. And I'm going to show you here how we create a task. So create a task, I'm going to use it as a template. I'm going to set a deadline, a description here, a deadline, a final deadline. I can contribute to a specific project. I can also contribute to a CRM. So if I have a client, this demand comes from a specific client, and I can attach that client and keep all this information in a much easier, more connected way. I can do it here, create task, and here I've got my task. So there's the name, activity, deadline, who created it, who is responsible, whether it's linked to a project or not. And here I can also check in various ways the visualization of this task. So I have here, I can also modify these frames to make it easier. Here it is by deadline, but I can create a planner where I have the capability to create steps within the task in order to be able to track and monitor the progress. So that's pretty interesting. Let me go back to the task. Oh, here I can also do the filter, as obviously I ended up showing. Here's the filter to search for a task. I can add some specific aspects of this task. I reckon that in a filter, I want to know the name, priority, among other things. So for me, filtering a task by responsible person, by name, becomes much easier. To complete the task, it's a pretty straightforward process. We have a descriptive field, attach files, documents, add comments. I put it here in Portuguese, but I managed to add a status to this task. Here on the right side, I have the deadline. I have a reminder when it was created. Additionally, I possess one. Bitrix generates a call within this task to enhance and facilitate communication between team members. So you see, I simply generated a chat within this task. So all the information is stored within that specific block of content. So this makes it a lot easier when we go to look for some information. Following here, we have projects, Scrum, efficiency. The Bitrix automatic efficiency meter will inform you about the performance of a specific collaborator based on the efficiency and productivity index within the tasks. Therefore, you will have knowledge. It's quite broad, and I want to go through it a bit faster so I don't spend too much time on a specific module. But here we have plenty of room to explore here too, okay? CRM is another field that is very robust. It is very strong within Bitrix, highly valued. It's a very comprehensive space. So in order to manage the sales, it is excellent. So here we have the famous Kanban system where we can create our sales process efficiently. So I have the ability to place step 1. I come to this place and put step 2, 3, and subsequent steps in a sequential manner. So for example, I have lead 1, then here I'm creating a lead. I have several pieces of information that I can fill in for contact company here. I'm going to create this lead as an example, but by clicking on it, I'll have everything on one side, the whole history on the right corner here, the comments, tasks, and everything else. We'll have the complete history of this lead. From the left corner, we'll have all the info stored throughout this journey. So this here is pretty interesting. Up here, I have the products. So I also have integrated into the CRM a whole product database that I can upload and link these products to my lead. So I'm going to give you an example here. I'm going to put product 1. I'm going to put a value of 1 here. I'm going to create a product. I put product 1 and I'm going to save it. Now, if I come back here in general, I have the product value. Obviously, if I add more products, more values, I'll have control over these registered products. Here, I can create automations to make sales process easier. From here, I send emails to client as well to keep everything on record. So these are the basic data of a CRM that you can integrate. And here I'm going to close 2. Let's keep going. And here I have the inventory. I have clients, contacts, company, and everything else. I have the sales. That's what I can add as well. There are other pieces of information. And I'm going to wrap it up here to show our whole complete flow. let me just move it to the side. So here I have control of the one deals, which basically every CRM does, but here I believe it is more robust because it can incorporate other functionalities, which ends up contributing a lot. Here I have a comprehensive inventory management system where I can control all my inventory, add products, and remove products. So when I make a sale, I have the ability to update the inventory of this product and manage it in a more automated manner as well. Here I possess the marketing section. Thus, I am capable of executing marketing campaigns for my potential customers, SMS campaigns, and Messenger. I can create an audience with Google Ads, make several integrations within Bitrix with marketing platforms to monitor and understand how my company's marketing is working, where this lead came from, how it works. I will also create additional space to demonstrate the reports. In the research section, if I search for sales intelligence, I will find highly detailed information in the reports regarding the leads. This information includes the number of leads received, the number of leads converted, their origin, and the source of the leads. So these are valuable info. If you want this data in your hand effectively for decision making, I believe it's crucial. So moving a bit further down, I have inventory, marketing, websites, and stores. So I have the chance here in Bitrix to create a store, create a landing page within the tool, and have everything integrated. Of course, there's also the developer's opinion on whether it's worth using Bitrix24 as a store developer. We, as a marketing agency, use WordPress in most of our projects because it's a more advanced and prepared platform. From my point of view, right now when I'm recording this video, I still don't think that Bitrix sites for you to import your website completely here is the best feature. That's my opinion. Depending on your project, it may or may not fit. In this case, you would have to evaluate it very carefully. Here we have Bitrix Sign, so signing documents with Bitrix24 in an automated way. So it's another feature it has. So if you want to automate your document signing process and all that jazz, Bitrix is going to be able to assist you. And here we have information about subscription, applications. So within Bitrix, we have a section where there are multiple free applications that you can integrate into your tool to enhance its capabilities with additional integrations. So here we have a few options. We can also separate them by categories, CRM, websites, importation, integration, and everything else. And also know that if you enroll in Bitrix with us, you receive complimentary assistance from our team. So the data is down here. Just a reminder, now for you to sign up for 15 days for free, it's really simple. I come in upgrade, I come in buy. Here I can already check the Bitrix plans. So as I said, by signing up with us, you'll get free support while paying the same amount you would pay here. But I ain't gonna sign or nothing right now. I come down here and I'm gonna have the free trial for 15 days. If I come here in Gratuito and here activate my 15-day period, 10 days. Okay, at this moment, our test has already been activated, and you can observe that our clock is already enabled to initiate the day, which is an additional tool we possess here to oversee the team's productivity, so that is quite fascinating. We already have the notifications, and I believe that's it. So here in the left corner, we also have some general collaboration settings, projects, CRM, inventory, and everything else. So I think that's it. This video is meant to be a bit short. For more info, find more videos here on this channel, and I hope it's helpful. For assistance, contact us and see you later.